Hi everyone, this is Marissa, and as you can see, I'm back at my parents' house. They've got all this awesome counter space that I want to use to partake in a little holiday baking. And actually there's no baking involved because I was inspired by this Holiday Sweets magazine to make some chocolate orange peanut bark. And I hope you stick with me. We're going to do all sorts of fun stuff that I've never done before, so hopefully it goes smoothly, or if not, it's all on camera, so enjoy. Okay, first thing that we need to do is take one navel orange and use the zest, or zest the orange. The recipe called for a cheese grater, which sort of mangled everything. It's proving a little more difficult than I thought, but I actually have this little lemon zester that I'm going to use and just pull real slowly along the orange so that we have really long strips that we can see when we add it to our bark. Okay, so now that we've zested our orange, our recipe calls for 1 1/3 cups of unsalted peanuts, but we're only going to do half right now. I just have a knife, they're whole peanuts, and I'm just going to run it through real quick and roughly chop everything so it'll be easier to add when our chocolate gets warmed up. Okay, so what we're doing now is I have 1 pound of bittersweet chocolate, and I'm just running my knife across it and getting it chopped up into real fine pieces so that it'll melt quicker. It's proving to be a little bit more difficult than I thought. Alright, so what I have here is a pot. It's got some water that's simmering, and I've just placed another mixing bowl on top of it. We're going to put our diced chocolate into this pan and just kind of stir it around with our spatula here, and that's how it's going to melt nice and slow, and we'll stir it to keep the lumps out. Okay, so you can see that the chocolate is just starting to melt down. We're going to keep stirring it until every last piece is melted. Okay, so now that our chocolate has completely melted, we're going to add that half of our chopped peanuts and about half of our orange zest and stir that up. Okay, so I had this pan in the refrigerator with the foil on it so that it's chilled. Just use my spatula to scrape everything right here, and then do my best to get it about 1/4 inch thick, and we don't want to go all the way to the edges. We're just gonna kind of shake it around, make it save about 1 inch of space on each side. To help level everything out, we're just gonna kind of shake it. And we're going to break this once it chills anyway, so it doesn't have to be perfectly square. So I just finished spreading all of the melted chocolate, and we had half of our ingredients mixed in. Now I'm just going to take the last of the zest, sprinkle that on, and the other half of our peanuts, with our lovely Judge Judy in the background.
Crap.
And a dog barking. And then I've got some rough crystals of salt here, about 1/4 teaspoon. And we just kind of want to sprinkle that on top. I'm going to put this in the refrigerator and chill it for about 30 minutes before we start to crumble it. Okay, so we have our chocolate orange peanut bark that's been chilling in the refrigerator for a little over 30 minutes, and we get to do the fun part now and actually break up the pieces into chunks. I went to the craft store. I got these cute little tins for $1, and I got some foil candy wrappers, a pair of craft scissors, and just kind of cut the edges. So what I want to do is Just make a little layer, separate it with the candy tin, the candy sheet, add a second layer, add another sheet, top it with a third layer, and we're going to have a cute little gift that we can hand out to someone. Pretty easy. Hope you enjoy one.